Hello everyone. Today, we are going to be talking about a not so happy thing. I think you might know about KK and Rika from their project Sekai Distorted World O, since a lot of people liked them for their O. Although everyone supported them, nobody really should've, because of their actions behind the scenes. KK and Rika attacked me because I gave them light criticism to help with their designs, but they both got mad and kept harassing me with hurtful words and covering it up with tone tags, which is disrespectful to the autistic community, considering how they need tone tags to understand if messages are meant to be taken in different ways. I was too scared to come out about their actions towards me because they were very popular. They had my information and could leak it at any time, and were close with my other friends. They told me before everything happened, they truly only work on the O because they want support from people, but because the hype for PlusSizeParkHoppersWONDE died down, they began hating their fans. They were always complaining about it, and even went on break because of it. Overall, they would just be rude to their fans, who tried their best to be supportive. They would also constantly make jokes towards gay people, which felt very much like mocking. You can see many examples of this on KK's YouTube page, which is linked on the PlusSizeParkHoppersWONDE account. But unfortunately, I had to firsthand experience this situation. Our group had an issue where they would mock gay people and usually joke about my lesbian friend and her relationship. They both would brush it off with the J, but that doesn't make it any better. They need to grow up, since this behavior isn't okay for older teens and an adult. They both also need to learn how to take criticism instead of attacking others and even myself in their comment sections. It's insane how they keep threatening and harassing people just for criticism, and blatantly immature and stupid. If you continue supporting KK and Rika after this, please deny. I'm honestly still trying to recover from this situation, since it's genuinely upsetting and scary. I had no one I could open up to, so I had to tolerate the abuse from them for a while. They still treat their fanbase like absolute garbage and don't care about their supporters. Even now, I bet they'll talk about how they couldn't stand their so-called critics, yet they just wanted to help and support, and they found interesting. Their fans never deserved this, and were very kind, and even made fan art for them. But they took it all for granted, and looked past the praise. They still to this day DM me, but they don't know I made this video. I had to speak up, because I felt like there'd be a chance my life could be put in danger, since they clearly stopped liking me, and I felt scared. They're both actually insane, and the PS community needs to stop supporting creators like this. Now, I have some statements from my friends, who are also victims of these abusers.
Friend 1. Okay, I've been a fan of PSDW for a while, but until a little while ago, I've started to understand how much the creators, KK and Ruby disrespect fans, and people in general. The people who have spoken out are my friends, and I can see how much this has drained them mentally. TBH, it pains me knowing that KK and Ruby are receiving so much encouraging comments for their own, despite past actions, and how big of a negative impact those actions visibly had on my friends. As someone who was once close friends with Ruby, Rika and KK, I don't think I can support them anymore, and I don't think anyone else should support them or continue starting drama in this situation if they understand what they've done and how much they've hurt my friends.
Friend 2, it gin hurts to write this about people I once saw as my friends, but KK and Rika have been constantly mocking me, and it's really starting to get to affect my mental state. In many of our conversations, they call me slurs and try to pass it off as a joke by adding a J at the end of their sentences, as if that somehow makes it okay. I often make such jokes myself, but Rika and KK have a tendency to poke fun at me in every conversation. It's frustrating because they clearly know what they're saying is hurtful, but they just pass it off as a joke. Even though they're trying to downplay it, their words still hurt me, and it feels like they're just trying to get away with being horrible people by passing it off as a joke. I truly saw KK and Rika as my friends, even a source of comfort, and I'm disappointed in how everything turned out. Not only have KK and Rika hurt me, but they hurt my friends as well, which drove a hole in my heart. as my friends are the most important people in my life.
Again, please, if you support StudleUDNII, considering the damage the creators have done to our mental states. Thank you for watching.
No girl